All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Right side. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Grisham. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big time power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And down on strikes. And 2 away now. Now here is Ben Rice. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez on the move. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That to right. Betts should have this one. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill today, Max Fried. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ohtani tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, Volpe slings to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Mookie Betts. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. 1 out, base is empty.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Robert to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. Freddie Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
In the air, left field, Bellinger and a full sprint, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Cody Bellinger. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Bellinger hitting 5th in today's lineup. can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gonsolin fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That one the other way. Edman. Over to first. And there are two down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Back here in LA, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Max Fried will go to work. And there's a foul ball. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
To the right side. To Volpe at second for one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two. And here comes Tommy Edman. A switch hitter batting right. Inside.
Ball one, no strike.
And that is ball one. And another ball.
No strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Judge really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Maximus notches the K. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rojas for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Freed back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And they tag him out. Over to first, safe. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
What a stop from his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
On the ground to the left, Rojas. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swinging a foul straight back. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Goldie now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Line drive. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he'll make it around to third on the throwing error. And here comes Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here.
Bellinger.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. The tag, and he's out of the play. And that's a double play. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And they get Edman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. And now Miguel Rojas.
That's the ball.
And that misses.
Counts 1-0.
1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt. Gonsolin checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And that one way outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Wells, the lead runner at second. LeMahieu over at first with 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back to the top of the lineup. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. In there at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 2 outs. on the inside corner for called strike 3. Bottom of the inning, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And the sweeper is off the plate. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone
Dodgers.
down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mookie digs in here. Tag and Ohtani is out. They picked him off. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Betts into second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of...
And a base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ground ball up the middle. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And ball one
Number
to
58.
Judge.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Blue.
And that one hit
Trevino.
97 on the gun.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him
Ball
a
1.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's
No,
off
inside.
the inside edge. 2-1. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard. Paul Goldschmidt digs in now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there, base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the frame. Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Base knock center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 8-0. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
And first offering is fouled off. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
High fly ball, right field. Betts makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 73, Yeri De Los Santos.
On the ground, right side, Peraza. And Freeman is retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. First pitch misses. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 at second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Trevino back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Judge, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty. 2
pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Betts puts it away for the out. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. Miguel Rojas.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But
Peraza fires over to first. They don't come any quicker. All set to start the 9th in this one. Bellinger up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Volpe started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Next pitch misses way outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 28.
So digging in, Austin Wells.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 86.
And that one fouled off. Up and in, 1-1. Volpe leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. The Yanks down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out.